I just Fury's really good. Like, Wilder looked hypnotised before, like in the ring before the fight, and after 2 rounds, he couldn't stand up. 3 rounds, like again, and obviously he went down after 2 or 3 rounds. Like he started the first round quite good, working the body nice, but he looked petrified and exhausted before the fight had even taken place. And this is the same thing that happened to him in the second fight. And after 3 rounds, he couldn't stand up. And I thought, oh, it's all over now. Fury's just going to stop him. But then obviously come back with the equaliser, big right hand, knocked Fury down. Fury went over twice, and then I thought, oh, Wilder could turn it here. And then he came out the round after and sort of looked like he tried to take a round off, and then he exhausted himself again. But it was just non-stop, wasn't it? It was just full of drama. And I have to give Fury credit because he dug deep and he got the win. And it was brilliant for boxing, brilliant for the heavyweight division, because we need fights like that, and we need nights like that, and everyone's talking about it. And people, get people say, "Oh, you're gutted, aren't you, that Fury won?" No, I wanted him to win, and even better if we get a fight like that where broadcasters, fans, media, the sport say this is a massive event. So you've got, within the last 3 or 4 weeks, you've had 2 big heavyweight fights, and that was right up there with I think it's fight of the year so far, and it was one of the great heavyweight fights in the end. And as I said, technically it was a bit all over the shop, but who cares? It was thrilling. And again, props to both guys. An honest, massive congratulations to Fury, because it was a great win.
I spoke to Malik Scott.
I don't know if it's
Malik Scott about that, about after 2 rounds, how comes he looked really kind of exhausted and tired. He said that that's just how he is. Like, he's like that in sparring. That's how he is. This is what Malik Scott said to me today in an interview, that isn't a gauge of his tiredness or exhaustion or whatever. I mean, I'm just letting you know what Malik Scott said.
Yeah, look, but he couldn't stand up. I mean, more than 2, I think 3 rounds, like what it was worse, but his legs were gone after 3 rounds. And it was only his heart and his power that kept him in the fight. And obviously, Fury with a great shot, he went down twice. Second one was a nothing knockdown, but Fury was still all over the place. And by the way, Fury showed great bottle and heart to come back in that round. But Wilder could not stand up. He was exhausted after 3 rounds. And that's not normal. That's not normal. You can't, some heavyweights have got better tanks than Fury's tank's exceptional. But that's, you can't just say, oh, that's just how he is, because you can't have a championship fight at any kind of pace if you can't stand up after 3 rounds. But it was, like I said, his heart and his power kept him in the fight and nearly swung the fight at one stage. So you have to give him credit. And that little spell, when did he go down? 3rd round or 4th round? I can't remember. And then Fury went there. That was a great couple of rounds. I mean, it was just all over the place, but unbelievable drama.